Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm the driver here at 66.
And I'm Tyler, and I'm a firefighter here at Station 66.
Today we're going to take you for a look around our engine here, if you want to check it out. As you can imagine, this is the driver's seat here. That's where I sit, driving the engine. Always wear my seatbelt. Safety first. Got a lot going on up here. A lot of switches, a lot of different lights, things like that. I can control everything in here for the most part that I need to do. Driving, lights, the pump, all the power.
First things first, before I get on to the fire engine, I want to make sure I have all of my gear. And the majority of the time it just consists with our bunker pants, our bunker jacket, and our fire helmet when we get on. Once we're on the rig, we have our breathing apparatus, which just helps us breathe clean air in any environment that we need it in. On the fire engine, we have a lot of tools that we can use, and one of which is what's called a set of irons. So with this set of irons, we can use this for forcing a door, breaking into a door that is locked that we can't get into, that we need to get into. We can use the axe end and its weight to help us in bashing through the locking mechanism.
Part of my job is to hook the engine up to a fire hydrant. We use this hose to hook it to a fire hydrant and turn it on. It supplies the engine with water. And this is my compartment that's full of a lot of other tools to do that. Things like a hydrant wrench is used to turn a hydrant on. Goes on top of a hydrant and spins the valve open. Also have a lot of extra nozzles in case we need to change one out on the hose or use a different one. All sorts of different kinds of tips. They do different things. Spray water different distances.
This is what we call a junk drawer, and you'll see why. Look at all this stuff. We got everything from absorbents, if you're on a car accident and you have a bunch of oil that's spilt all over on the ground. We can use some of this stuff. And what is this stuff? Kitty litter. We also have traffic cones. And as is, this isn't much of a traffic cone, but it turns into one. And it can also light up. We also have a bunch of wood pieces here. And what these are used for, we've bundled them together so we can easily take them from the rig to, let's say, a car accident. And we call this cribbing. It's a bunch of wooden wedges or blocks that we can use to stack up to, possibly under a vehicle, to stabilize it, make sure it doesn't roll anywhere, one way or the other.
Back here, we have our extrication equipment. If we go to a car accident, and those cars are bent up to where the doors won't open and we can't get people out, we have this equipment to help us do that. This is a hydraulic pump. And it's connected to these hoses. And those hoses connect to these tools. And this is like a giant pair of pliers. It goes both ways. It's called a pair of spreaders. It can open. It could take a car door and bend it open. It could also take metal and squish it and crunch it if we needed to. Another one of the tools called cutters. You can see why. It's like a giant pair of scissors. Cuts metal and just about anything else we want to.
Another one of our most important tools on the fire engine is here on our ladder rack. And as the name implies, we have multiple ladders on this rack. 4 total. We have a 24-foot extension ladder, a 35-foot extension ladder, and a 14-foot roofing ladder. My favorite is the attic ladder. This ladder is able to maneuver and get us into smaller spaces with a smaller ladder. So unlike these extension ladders and the roofing ladder, this one is way more condensed and gives us easier accessibility up into an attic, potentially.
This is our saw cabinet. We've got a couple different saws in here. 2 chainsaws, 1 wood saw, 1 vent saw. We also have a circular saw. As you can see, I'm already wearing my protective chaps. That's so that when we're using a saw to cut open a roof, we don't cut ourselves. This saw has special teeth. It has special carbide teeth that it can cut through metal or roofing shingles or anything else that we want to cut. This is a tree saw, just meant for cutting wood, nothing fancy. And the circular saw can cut through concrete or metal as well, and many other things. In this compartment we have some of our fire extinguishers. You may have seen a smaller version of one of these, just like a lot of people have in their home. This is what we'd use to put out a fire somebody had in their kitchen or maybe their car, different things like that. Here we have some of our fire hose. See the nozzle there? These 2 hoses are connected to our water tank. We have a 500-gallon water tank. It's got 3 other hoses that are already connected to it. And we have a lot of extra hose in the back too that we can use for longer hose lays or carrying larger amounts of water, different things like that.
So just because we're on a fire engine doesn't mean we aren't able to treat you for a medical emergency. We have our basic medical equipment kit, which carries anything from ice packs, hot packs, Band-Aids. We have tape.
Tyler, I seem to have cut myself on that saw over there. I wasn't wearing any gloves. It's terrible.
Looks like you're not bleeding anymore, but yeah, we can get you a Band-Aid.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a great day. Some other items that we carry in this compartment is oxygen. So if you're having trouble breathing, we can give you fresh oxygen if that is an issue. And we also carry what's called an AED. You probably see some may have it at home, or you see it at your workplace, as well as in schools. We carry all this medical equipment, even on a fire engine, which you would assume would be used at any fire or automobile accident, but we're able to treat pretty much any call that you see an aid car go to. We can do the same.
This is where our captain sits, and they call all the shots. Got the radio up there. That's called a mobile data connection, where we can see a map, where we're going, what we're going to, what we might need, different things like that. We've got keys to get us into places that are usually locked, and all sorts of different stuff. Firefighter.
You want to switch?
Should I use my first name? You can. Hello.
Underwear.
Hi, my name's Jonathan. I drive this fire truck. This is you. Okay, we'll try again.
Yeah.
You do your thing. I'll say that, then you say it. All right.
Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I drive this fire truck.
And my name's Tyler, and I sit in the back. Did you guys get it together?
You can't be.
What?
You sound like.
What's wrong with that?